What's going on, everybody? It's Cody. Welcome back to the channel. Here for Sunday's 3-game Wnba main slate, $20,000 to first. We do have 4 games tomorrow, but they did split the slate up. I always like when they do this, when we got 1 game starting in the early afternoon. Then the other 3 during the night. Just makes for a better slate experience, so you're not having an early lock, then waiting, then having 2 more games start, then waiting before the final game starts. It just makes it a lot easier for someone like me doing content and everything. Plus, we get a $5,000 to first showdown slate early, which is always fun. But let's look at these spreads. I don't have my lineups from tonight. I actually was trying to record kind of a special with Zoe, and we recorded it 30 minutes long. And for some reason, some corrupt file or something, it won't upload to YouTube. So now I'm re-recording all of this just by myself. Las Vegas at Seattle. Las Vegas 1.5 point favorites, over under 163. Phoenix at LA. LA 4.5 point favorites, over under 160.5. Minnesota at Golden State. Minnesota 9.5 point favorites, over under 161.5. All right. Let's start here on the Phoenix side. Obviously, big news already is Alyssa Thomas is out again. Satu Sabally shot 20 times in 32 minutes last game, 15 peripheral stats, 4 stocks, 26 real-life points. Massive, massive upside on Satu Sabally, again, in a fantastic matchup in a pace-up spot. So, really, really hard to not prioritize Satu here on this slate. Then, a lot of the players are priced up. Do want to mention Laxa. Started last game. Price ticked up a bit. Did not play 1 single second in the fourth quarter. Still played 22 minutes. Don't mind going back to her. Alexa Held, if she is in, 4,600 is a pretty solid price for her. Don't expect Musa to get very much run or Uzin. Then Kalani Brown saw a big uptick in minutes and price. If you think she gets extended a little bit, my only worry is the Sparks. While they aren't big, they run. And that is not what Kalani Brown does best. But if she gets out there and can get position, she can absolutely smash like she did against Minnesota. Then McConney, 5,800, shot really, really poorly, 2 of 10 last game. Still put up 15 fantasy points, so still a little bit of a fine play at 5,800. I think she can still hit value, especially, she showed a consistent floor, 22, 24, 24, before shooting so badly in this last game. So don't hate the price tag there. Then Westbeld and Whitcomb. Whitcomb, fresh off her biggest game of the season. She shot the ball well, finally, after just shooting abysmally to start the year. 11 peripheral stats as well. And then Westbeld, really rough game, 22 minutes, only 8 fantasy points. She played a 1-minute shift, got pulled, come back in, picked up 2 immediate fouls, got pulled, come back in, picked up some ticky-tack fouls, and that was about it for her. And then on the Spark side, obviously, Rakia Jackson is still out. Odyssey Sims minutes were way up this last game, all the way back up to 36 minutes. Didn't really do a lot with them, so not a lot to really buy into there, but they are running a little bit deeper of a rotation. Barker did see her minutes cut starting here against the Aces. Only 18 minutes, did not shoot the ball well, but she is getting boards. Allman, King, Canyon, Russell all playing off the bench. Allman continues to close in the fourth quarter. She's been playing really, really well. Obviously not doing a lot on the offensive side of the ball. She can get you some peripheral stats. 4,200, though, pretty steep for what she's going to offer. King and Canyon are fine. I don't think I would prioritize either. Plum, 10.6K. If the shot is falling, she can get there. She needs the peripheral stats to really hit her ceiling. That's the only issue with that. I do like Dearica Hamby and Big Z in this matchup. Fast-paced game. Hamby's just been on a tear, playing extremely well. 18, 8, and 4 with 2.5 stocks tonight. 10.5K seems a bit cheap there. Then the Aces, like Asia Wilson's on the slate. You should play Asia Wilson. She's 12K. Last game, she put up 73 fantasy points. Big thing with Asia this year, she leads the Las Vegas Aces in potential assist. She is just, her assist usage has went way, way up this season. She's running like the point forward role. She's bringing the ball up the floor a lot more, just being a lot more involved as a passer this season, and it's reflective for pretty much 4.5 assists a game. We know she's going to just stuff the stat sheet. She's going to get the stocks. She's going to grab boards, and she's going to put the ball in the basket. So complete package. I don't know how you fade her. If you do, you have to play one of Jackie Young or Chelsea Gray, in my opinion. Jackie Young, 9,200. Solid play here. Chelsea Gray, 8,700. Price is a bit steep, but don't mind it. Joe Lloyd has just shot abysmally all season. Peripheral stats haven't been terrible for her, but I just can't get there. She's so score independent, and she has been just bad shooting the ball. Then everyone else really can't get there. Kitley, minutes are starting to tick up for playing meaningful minutes. I want to mention that. But the foul concerns are real with her. She didn't get to play last year in her rookie season, so definite concerns there with her as she gets more and more involved on this team. On the Seattle side, mid-range players got a big price increase. Gabby all the way up to almost 9K. Ezzy all the way up to 8,400. Ezzy hasn't had a really good game yet, so she probably will be like 1% owned at the most. Diggins 10K, NECA 10.3K. I think both look pretty solid. I do prefer NECA there. And then if Alicia Clark is out, I do think you probably have to consider Erica Wheeler, who's playing just really good basketball of late. 17 minutes, 18 fantasy points, 29 minutes, 29 fantasy points. And then the nuke-off game against the Aces last time out. Obviously, she did play in the blowout, but she scored a decent amount of her fantasy points when that game was competitive. So definitely don't just write her off. They are still running a really tight rotation, so not a lot to like on the bench. Then Minnesota, the biggest news still left on the slate. Nafisa Collier officially questionable for tomorrow night. I will start by saying you will want to have access to late swaps. With this being the late game, we may not get this news until these first two games are over. If Fee is in or out, if Fee is in, she's going to be low owned. And Nafisa Collier is trying to win an MVP. She's very, very efficient when she's on the floor. She's active. She can get you stocks. She's going to grab boards. She can just flat out ball. Courtney Williams, obviously, if Fee is out, I would have interest in Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, Alana Smith, Jessica Shepard. I think all four look really, really good. My favorite, personally, would be Alana Smith. She's just super, super consistent, playing north of a fantasy point per minute when she gets consistent run. She played 34 minutes against Phoenix. Then Jessica Shepard played 36 minutes against Phoenix. I mean, they just don't have any other bigs that they trust. Peely barely played. Badiane barely played, and that's it. So I expect Smith and Shepard to play a ton if Fee is out again. I think you could take shots on McBride or Williams. Their prices are a little bit steeper, but they do have some upside, especially if Fee is out. Then on Golden State, not a lot I like here as they're fully healthy. Tiffany Hayes was available to play, but just did not play last game. It was really, really odd. Janelle Salon all the way up from 5,900 to 8,100. Usage took a huge leap forward, 7 of 19 shooting. She's pretty consistently going to play 29 to 30 minutes every night. She's going to shoot the ball when she's out there. She is not afraid to shoot it whenever and wherever she's out on the floor. Tammy Fagbinley's minutes have not been great. They've been up and down. They're really hard to predict, really hard to trust. Besides Salon, I feel most confident minutes-wise for Kayla Thornton, who has yet to have a good shooting game and has posted multiple games over 30 fantasy points. She put up 37.5 fantasy points and shot 4 of 15, guys. So there's a lot of upside here. She's a great defender. She gets her hand on the ball a lot. I mean, you're looking 1, 2, 4, 4, 1 in steals alone without any blocks. Then Veronica Burton. I don't really know kind of like a minutes floor with Tiffany Hayes in. The first game was the only game that Tiffany Hayes played the entire game. Burton only played 17 minutes, obviously shot 0 of 4. I do think her minutes are the safest of all the guards, even if Hayes returns to the starting lineup. I think Burton would still play 27, 28 minutes. Obviously, 7,400 is a pretty steep price tag for if Hayes is back in the starting lineup. Then everyone else, can't get to Billings with Talbot and Zandalasini healthy. And if Hayes is actually playing, I can't really get to Van Loo or Leite. It's tough. There's some really, really good plays on this slate, though. If you guys enjoy my content, leave a like on the channel. Really helps out the channel grow. If you want more of my content, link in the description below for my premium content. Offer a ton of stuff over there. And I think that's it for me, guys. Good luck to everybody, and we'll see you guys in the next video.